Hey everybody, my name is Ridesh Tamang and I am a guitar player, full-time musician, and I've been doing this for about maybe 11 to 12 years. So yeah, this is me and I work as a solo artist, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. So while answering this question, I would have to take you back maybe 16 years ago when I was a third grader, and I'd have to give it to my elder brother for introducing rock music to me. And it was amazing. We'd have these cassette tapes and he would bring in the tapes of Metallica, Guns N' Roses, AC/DCs, and I just loved listening to rock music. So yeah, I'd have to give a lot of credit to him. But growing up, I kind of started falling in love with music when I was a 7th grader. So yeah, a big credit to my brother. While talking about inspirations, I would have to give a lot of credit to my brother because he was the one who introduced me to music and he was my very first guitar teacher. So, and after that, I would say it's definitely Dimebag Darrell because he made me want to continue or pursue my guitar career. And there are other musicians like Steve Vai, Metallica, all the members from them, John Petrucci from Dream Theater, and so on. Okay, currently I'm listening to this band called Avora Records, which is a group of guys from Northeast India, I guess, and those guys are amazing. The music is amazing and the guitarist is insane. Besides that, I'm also listening to Alto Bridge and Mark Tremonti's side project. Yep. Oh, good question. I heard about Sahana guitars maybe five years ago when I was just scrolling around through my Facebook news feed, and one day, a couple of years after that, my friend Biraj, who happens to be a guitarist from Chakachak, he posted a picture with two Sahana guitars. One was 6-string and one was 7, and me being a very much progressive music enthusiast, I asked him that question and he told me that it was Sahana guitar. So that's how I got to know about it, and soon after I visited the store itself. Okay, the experience has been absolutely amazing. It's not just 2 years, I guess it's 2.5, and it's almost going to be 3 years. And I remember being indoors for the very first time. Prior to that, I remember visiting this store for the first time with my late brother, and I hadn't really expected the guitar to be, so good. But when I first started playing it, I realized that it was all top notch, and I just loved it at the first glance. And soon after, I got this opportunity to get endorsed by the company, and after that, life has been better because I get to do so many things. I get to play all these new guitars almost every day, and I get to try new guitars. I get to record whatever I want to do, whatever I want to record, and yeah, it's been amazing. And also, talking about the staffs of the Sahana guitars, everyone is very supportive, and even at times when I share my ideas, they take that into consideration and turn it and bring it to life. So yeah, for example, this guitar. I always wanted a custom guitar with wolf inlays, and not only that, they did it very well because they built my custom Sahana guitar pickups, my custom neck, custom Les Paul, and everything. So yeah, I just share my ideas and they kind of make it happen. So it's a good thing to me. So my current gadget, I don't have it right now, but I use, for my main drive, I kind of use Precision Horizon pedal made by Horizon Devices, and I also happen to have this high gain overdrive pedal called EVH 5150, followed by Fender Pugilist Distortion, and I use Harmonist, RV5 for reverb, Knox for delays, modes and stuffs, and then Boss EQ for boosting my solos. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the rig. Okay, the future always seems to be unpredictable, but I do have some plans of releasing my unreleased songs, and I'm making new ones as well. And yep, the only future I see myself with music is this, and this is always going to be with me, and I'll always be playing and playing and playing and making new stuffs, and I guess that's what my future is. Okay, talking about tips, there's a couple of things that you could do. The first thing is to practice. That's the most prominent part of guitar playing, And secondly, you need to know what you're practicing. For example, I've seen so many players restricting themselves to exercises only. But what I say is you should play whatever you want to play. I mean, play anything, pop music, rock music, metal music. Just don't restrict yourself to some certain room, right? You need to groom, so you need to explore more and more. And the second thing is how I've always grown is by learning. And another thing that you can do to improve your playing is by reaching out to musicians who are good. For example, if you know somebody, then you could drop them, you could ask certain questions. They might reply, some might not. That's up to them, but you know, at least you tried, right? And I guess life's all about making efforts, and when you make a certain effort to your work and you work passionately with all love, then I guess things start to make sense.
Ridesh, do you want to switch guitar to your headless? Do you want to try on your headless?
Usually I wouldn't trade this one, but since it's just trying, why not? Well, I totally love it. It sounds great, it plays beautifully, and especially the bridge, because it could go downwards and backwards, and it flickers pretty well as well. And the volume and tone knob, it's pretty close to my fingers, so I could have easy access towards it. And the neck especially. Since it's a neck through, the access is pretty good, and the neck is very smooth. Even the fretboards are smooth, and I totally love that. You know, I'm not so used to playing headless guitars. I'm always using the one with headstocks and tuning keys right over here. But this one is an exception, and man, I just love playing it. Yeah, so it's a great guitar, it's a beautiful guitar. Okay, last but not the least, what I want to say is keep on supporting, keep on listening, and most importantly, I want you to realize and feel or believe in yourself, in a sense that just because you're alone does not mean that it's the end of the world. You could do so many amazing things by yourself. All you need to do is put some effort into it and work with all the love and passion that you have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And keep on supporting, keep on playing, keep on listening, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.